Legion of Total War here with part 13 of my Total War Warhammer 2 Mortal Empires Let's Play campaign as the Dark Elves. Alright, so previously we've had probably the bulk of the Chaos Invasion to deal with, and they have been defeated. So, before I go any further, I just sort of want to address, obviously, foul moodness. Just so you guys understand exactly what goes through my mind when I go through something like the Chaos campaign, because in reflection, I can realize that maybe it might not be the best thing to watch me grumble and groan about it all the time, but you have to understand what I want from a game, or from a Total War game, might be different to what you might expect. When I look for the pure sandbox experience, that's exactly what I mean. And let me just define what I mean by the sandbox experience. It's basically start position, everyone's set up in the start position, and then the rules are set, and you just go. Okay? I don't like things just popping up randomly to fuck the player up, just because they've made progress. I think that's horseshit. What I mean by that as well, like Chaos Invasion, for example, just sprout out pretty much like right here, and then with basically no preparation have to deal with it. That kind of shit really pisses me off. What I prefer is along the lines of Paradox-style sandbox late game challenge, whereas the bigger you are, the more everyone hates you. But they don't get cheats, to say the least, or extra cheats. Obviously, every game will have some degree of AI bonuses, because AI is never going to be as smart as a human being. But to take Europa Universalis 4 for an example, coalitions would form, and then it would become very difficult to declare war, because you'd be going up against more and more enemies at a time, if you're going to be aggressive like that, to put more roadblocks in your way. Not the sort of the unrewarding late game challenge that is Chaos. And to be honest, it came earlier than I've probably ever seen it show up. It came before I was anywhere near as ready as I have been in the past. I was hovering around 30 settlements when it showed up. In addition to that, it showed up stronger than I've ever seen it before, in that, sure, there were like 4 different types of Chaos Invasions. There was puppet number 1, 2, and 3, basically. One there, the other, I don't know where the other ones pop up, but they all found their way over to me very quickly. And if it wasn't for the fact that I was quite decisive in getting rid of them straight away, I could have easily found myself completely overrun if I didn't take it seriously. And that kind of thing, for me, wasn't enjoyable. It's something that I criticise this game about, because it's not... At the end of the day, I want to have fun. I like a challenge. Don't get me wrong, I've put myself through challenges, put myself through harder challenges than this. But when it comes down to it, when I'm not having fun, you're going to get Grumble Bum Legend. So that's what happened, or what has been happening. Now, the Chaos Invasion is about to be over. Unless a new wave of 50 fucking stacks shows up, I'm looking forward to the rest of the campaign, in where I'd have to deal with factions that don't get additional cheats. At least I'm aware of the cheats that they have. And, the 50 times as many troops, 50 times as much money, or I don't know the exact numbers what they are, but it's a lot of extra bonuses, because I can outplay them for just fine. In addition to, of course, the fact that these players on the map that are left, not players but AI factions, they have homes that I can go and destroy. When you deal with Chaos, it's always defense, because they have nowhere you can go to just cut off their resources. You have to kill them, and the fact that they can just run around all over the place with damaged stacks, just hitting your undefended settlements. And I do the best I can to defend my settlements. Every single one of them is a royal pain in the ass, especially since you used to be able to, prior to Rome 2, manage your own garrisons. And so, if a settlement wasn't well defended, that's your fault. But now it's like, you can't manage your own garrisons. CA has taken that tool away from you. Yes, you can add a building in there that can increase the garrison size, but they've taken away a tool that used to be there, and that pisses me off, because it reduces the amount of things that I can manage. And I know that's probably why they did it, because they want people that basically only have to manage armies, but that, to me, is not strategy. To only manage one thing at a time, that's not strategy. Strategy is about managing lots of different things in sort of harmony to create, a conquest or a defense or whatever you need to do. And to me, when I look at this kind of structure, I've been slamming the 6-4-4 structure for ages, and I'm glad that they have made it 8-4-4, but there's still a long way to go for them to get back to where they were, in my opinion. So as much as I can praise them for taking one step forward, they are still several steps back. And I can't pat them on the back heaps for something that they've done well in the past and are now failing at. You know, it's sort of like, think of it like this: if you had a child and your child in grade 9 was an A+ student, and then in grade 11 they're a D- student or a B+ student or something like that, you know, you don't congratulate them on the B+. You go, you used to get A+. Okay, what the fuck happened? And that's sort of my attitude with how these things are going. These games used to be an A+ game, you know, in terms of strategy, I think. Well, let's say A- game, I don't know. And now they're like C+. You know, it's not as good as it used to be. And like I said, there are better ways to handle late game challenge than just sprout unlimited enemies, because this is lazy programming. This is lazy game design, because all they have to do to up the difficulty is be like, it's too easy, we'll spawn more armies then. You know, more cheats, more cheats, just put more cheats in. And that's dumb, it's lazy game design. Whereas what they should be doing, in my opinion, like I said, is programming better solutions for the AI to deal with what they have left, in terms of coalitions, alliances, and that kind of sort. Like, if I had been invaded by a swarm of Lothern forces, combined with Lizardmen, combined with Skaven as an alliance, which would have been fucking weird, that would have made more sense than the Chaos Invasion. And I think that the Chaos Invasion needs to be retweaked if it is to be considered fun. It's a roadblock on the way to having fun. Anyway, I've rambled on enough, but I feel like I needed to get that off my chest, because I recognise that my commentary has probably been a bit shit over the past few days. God damn, it's hot today, fuck me. Alright, so there are a few Chaos stacks left to go, and we need to get rid of them. Any stack that's at full strength needs to be fought manually, even if the balance of power is like this, because I absolutely cannot risk a single unit getting wiped out. Oh, hang on. Let's turn on. I'm so looking forward to the Chaos Invasion being over, and I don't understand how it showed up so quickly. I think that they've got to retweak that. I mean, don't get me wrong, we slaughtered Chaos. I mean, how many armies have we wiped out? I've lost track. You know, and the fact they all came to me. God damn it, I hate trees. I don't want to be anywhere near the fucking trees. Just, whatever, I'll corner camp again, I don't care. Did I get everything? Yep. I've got reinforcements coming from over there, but in all honesty, I should have clicked not large scale battles, because I honestly don't want them to show up. Because they're not healing between each battle, but my army is. And I want to be able to leave this area. I mean, there's only just one more army in the area after this, and then we're good. We can leave this area and go back to conquering. That's what I enjoy. I don't enjoy defensive siege after defensive siege. It's one of my biggest problems with Total War Attila, and one of my biggest problems with this game when it gets to the Chaos Invasion. It is not fun. Some people, don't get me wrong, some people enjoy this stuff, but I'm not going to pretend like I enjoy it just because somebody else enjoys it. That's dishonest. Right, since you've got a dragon, let's go. I kind of don't want these guys to even get involved. Like I said, I should have not even called them in. It doesn't really matter that much if they get wrecked. But like I said, my army's at full strength. Theirs isn't. So I don't know. So we've seen that this can shoot breath on flying units. Oh, no, don't do it. Wait, did we hit him? We did? It did alright. Actually, you should easily be able to kill it. You're on a dragon. It's just a freaking manticore. Plus you got a heal potion. You're just like, nah, I don't want to fight you. Either that or they're just... I mean, it's already really Gumby fighting as it is, but what the hell's going on there? I don't even have much armor, so whatever. Alright, is everything set up over here? Yeah, seems so. What's this? Is that the Hell Cannon? Oh look, they're sending troops over this way. Like I said, it doesn't really matter that much, but... I'm basically just looking forward to getting to the rest of the game, as in after the Chaos Invasion. I hope there's not like waves. I hope this is not wave 1, because it was not fun to deal with. Like, I'm sure the Warriors of Chaos might get another wave, but if the other fuckers, like, I'm just thinking back to the Beyondlings, they never got more than one wave. Oh shit, I forgot you were there. Oh, hang on. What am I doing? I could have done this. Don't worry about too much about them. Yeah, this battle's not so hard. Good job. Oh, in all honesty, killing the enemy general on legendary difficulty almost doesn't even mean anything. I kind of don't like that. I actually liked it until how if you killed the enemy general, it would pretty much cause all their units to have be really cowardly. Don't like much about Total Rotilla, but I did like that because it added tactics. It added something for you to do in battle apart from my stats, but your stats. Because I don't like stat battles, and that's what Total Warhammer pretty much is. Who's got the best stats? I'll aim for this one. That giant's fine. Oh shit! Get her out of there. Get you in there. Better go in and assist. Good, get her out of there. Another thing is that it's part of who I am to be like grouchy when things don't go my way. And it's never in my way if it's a defensive war. As in, if I'm having to protect my own territory, because I have nothing to gain from that. Because I like to build an empire, not fucking deal with the end of the world. This whole end of the world shit that's basically that CA's been trying to push since Total Rotilla, I don't like that. I'm not interested in the apocalypse. I don't bring the apocalypse, I bring order. And people get the wrong thing about me all the time. They think that I'm like some sort of agent of chaos. I like to destroy everyone. It's not the case. Whenever I played campaigns on Total Rotilla where I'm like destroying everything, I hate them. They're so boring. I'm a builder. It's just that the way I do it is usually very violent. Oh, there's this thing still going on. I guess the good thing about the Corsair handlers is that they can fire whilst moving and have 360 degree movement. That is good, but that doesn't suit the way I play in this. Especially considering their low range. It's sort of like what I said about the Vortex campaign and reward. It's a big reward, but it doesn't have any bearing on what I want. Like the handbows, they're good and everything, but they don't suit my army. In my opinion, if you're going to form an army that works together. This army here works so well together. I mean, you've got the archers, they do all the real kills. These guys hold the line. These guys have specialist roles, and you've got your artillery forcing them to come towards us, to come to the jaws of death. They're a team. And the Corsairs, they just don't really fit into that team because they just don't fit into it. Alright. And you've been gaining a lot of levels because you've had to kill a lot of armies recently. There's just one more. Sartharael. You'll easily be able to beat him. So what do you need? Sadistic. Well, we didn't finish with all of this. Oh, there you go. Immortality. That's what you need. Good. Now he cannot die. Wait, is this a guy or a girl? Alright, that's the girl. This one's Elizabeth. Right, okay. Yeah, no, we wait until you get one more level up so we can distribute the points. Straight. Well, I don't want cold ones. Too slow. Waste of points. Too slow and uncontrollable. Don't like it. Alright. So, out here, Lothern is... They want to come out this way, do they? It's a reasonably strong army, at least in terms of these units here. Level 6, level 5, level 4, nothing too special. Moondragon and Sundragon. The Moondragons are better, aren't they? Yeah. Or is it the Star Dragon that's the best? I can't remember. Yeah. There's these guys over here, but they're not much of a threat. They won't be able to get to me here fast enough. It's time to re-establish Blacklight Tower. They won't be able to get to us in time. They've just been sitting there. Anyway, it didn't damage the hero type units. Or the units that only have a single entity in it. Only damages those that have multiple entities. So that's fine. Now, we've seen the Black Dragon Egg as shit. Let's have a look. That's right, I was going to give that to Malekith. As much as this is alright, let me just see. See, that has extra ward save. But that has the passive ability regeneration. Armor plus 5, armor plus 6, melee defense plus 6. He's already got... Oh wait, he doesn't have magic attacks. I'll stick with the Chill Blade for now. I think I'll give you passive regeneration, because I'm often sending my sorceresses in, they're getting damaged. Suppose you can have that. It's not good, but there's not really a lot of else I really need for you to have. I guess that won't be too bad. Wasn't there a unique one of these that I got? Scroll of Bleaching, Forbidden Rod, yeah, you can have that. Also, I'm aware that I could, like, put the point... I guess I'll do that, actually. Put the point into Cold 1, and then simply go... Oh, I can't change it this turn. Well, I can change it next turn. Change it just back to the other thing. Constantly turn off the aircon. On and off. Okay, we've got a decent amount of money coming in now. But the pressure is off, and a lot of these regions need to construct stuff, so I want to put that money back into these regions as opposed to raise another army. It'd be silly with that. Part of the reason why we got through this is because we had such a strong economy. So there's a bit of money to be had, plus the fur. Probably won't be able to sell the fur. I don't think we've got no trade agreements, do we? No. Although we might be able to get one with... Oh, hang on, look, Britannia. Nope. Okay, Hexalotl actually quite likes us now. But I kind of want to go to war with them soon. But I have to get a peace treaty with the other guys before we do it. So what are they thinking? They are liking me more and more, going towards 46, but still won't trade with me. Because reasons. The problem here is that if I go into these lands, it's completely chaos ridden. So I kind of need to wait for them to come to me, into my lands. Or what if they go around this way? I mean, I could probably... Hard to say, but it's going to be tricky. So you're in a dragon now, so I can use you quite well in melee. Sadistic wouldn't hurt. But probably better I make the units that I use a lot to be more effective. They're the ones that do majority of the damage. So what are we going to do about Morathi here? So this is being built. In 2 turns we'll be able to recruit the Reaper Bolt Throwers. Black Arcs are on the... Oh, sorry. The Tyrion is on his way. I'm confident that I could beat him. So maybe just stay here for the time being and maintain public order. Then again, if he besieges the settlement, it'll take him a long... Like, he'll besiege it... No, you know what? We'll stay here. As for the Black Ark, it's a bit of a risk, but I'm going to send it down south to, like, go and get stuff. Only at war with... what's going on here? We're only at war with Lothern, apart from, you know, Chaos. So going down south should be safe. They might just just turn around over here and attack this. If they do, so be it. Public order here is pretty good. So yeah, just some slaves will do. Or increased money from slaves, I should say. Once we've got to the point where we're able to build everything that we need in every settlement, then we can start thinking about another army. At least while the pressure is off us. Because I like to focus on my economy. Money talks and armies consume gold like a pit in the earth. So let's make sure we don't have any other expenses first. Alright, good. So Marathi gets a level up. What does she need? So that's just extended cast range. Let's have a look at her other spells. What about this? Magic item. I mean, that's not bad. Owning faction, corruption, all regions. That's all regions. So that'll really help against chaos corruption. Not that that's a big deal anymore. It's a good passive ability. Ah, here we go. Let's reduce those costs. Alright, good. Alright, we're good to go. So yeah, I feel like my whingy, whiny bitchiness is going to slow down now because the Chaos Invasion for the most part is gone. The Lothan by themselves is not a threat. Even though they have more armies than me. I don't think they've ever defeated us. No one defeats us in a proper battle. With my proper armies. I mean, they lost against one of my garrison armies, minor garrison armies. But I did have the Black Ark nearby. You legend, you should protect your Black Arks better. Why are they doing this? I mean, this is good, it saves me... Oh, because we haven't fully healed yet. Oh, that's okay. Yeah, of course we can handle this. And yeah, bring them in because this is the last time we'll need them. Maybe. Plus they'll get healed over the end turn. Only thing that concerns me is, of course, the Hell Cannons. We've seen how much damage the Hell Cannons can do. Nothing else can break through us apart from artillery. Our artillery is good and everything, but it doesn't have great range. That's why we've got to get rid of their stuff. Okay, so you've got a healing potion, right? Okay. Allied reinforcements come from the enemy's rear, but that's actually okay because they can go and get defeated, and it doesn't really matter that much. But I'm going to set up over here. Oh, you're on a cold one, aren't you? Not looking at me. No, because in Ark they look at you. Ark Survival Evolved, that is. Alright, so you come over there. It's not the best ground, but the main thing against Chaos is that you've got to protect yourself against being flanked. Flanking is Chaos's like go-to thing. If you deny them the ability to flank you, they're fucked because they don't have any other tool in their arsenals. Like, should we flank? Yeah, let's flank. We can't flank. Oh, well, let's flank anyway. Hey, I'm happy for them to send one unit over there. That works for me. No, Legend. I would really like it if for one fucking battle you didn't corner camp. Yeah, well, I would really like a bunch of things that aren't happening in this game, so I don't fucking care. Alright, let you guys stop moving. Good thing about this guy is that he's actually an archer as well. Hey, if they want to just clump their units out like that, works for me. Damn, we got a lot of kills on that breath attack. Good. So what happened here? A lot of blood. Oh well. Oh, I shouldn't have done that because now they're moving around. And I just wanted to get another breath attack in on them. Oh no, they're still good. I'm not even concerned about the hell cannons now. It now no longer matters. I don't need to save this garrison. Damn, that's some serious kills. Very nice. Where's Sartharel? Okay, yeah, get all the missile units to take him out. Good, still healing. Good. Our army's going to end up in better shape than it was when it started. Well, not the garrison, but that's okay. Like I said, I don't really need to worry about the garrison anymore. South Rail's almost out. Pretty funny how they just sit there. 200 kills, you're doing well. Hope we get the harpies to go take out the cannons. Good, one cannon, or both cannons are out now. Good. And his reload rate's really slow. See, I'm just going to use the garrison army. Considering I saved all their lives, painstakingly over the past few episodes, I was determined not to let Karen Carr fall, and it's not going to. Think about it, like, imagine if there was, like, I don't know, what's the Dark Hill settlement might have? 2,000 or 3,000 people in them that we just saved? I forgot that. Well, we killed a lot more to save it. But if it was a regular campaign, it was a big city like that, you know, big city might have upwards of 1 million people living in it. Of course, that would be a very, very big city. kind of like they've just given up now. They're just standing there waiting to die. I didn't kill any of them. What the hell is this? Shadow of Anlek. Deceit and fell plots abound within dark walls of Anlek. As such, the city's innate dark magic imbues those tasked with its defense. What a waste of time. Waste my time with this shit. I mean, it's good against elves at least. It's not good against them. I don't think it's good against armor. No. You just keep shooting. Shoot the Chaos Chariots or something. Let's bring these guys in. There's actually something that the Corsairs would be very good at dealing with because they can run and shoot at the same time. Run back and shoot, I mean. But the AI is just turned off, basically. They're not doing a very good job at aiming for these Chaos Chariots. Maybe aim for the Chaos Giants. Do a bit better job. Why haven't we won the battle yet? They're just hiding. That's all they're doing. There we go. Is there a unbreakable unit left on the map? This is where the map might actually really help. How have we not won yet? I don't know what it was, but we got him. 0 losses for his army, so that's good. And we should just be able to chase them down next turn and auto-resolve, finish them off. Good. Come into my lair. Sigvald's the only one we haven't defeated yet. United against us, Order of Lawmasters. Well, that's essentially the High Elves as well, or Lothan as well, so they might just merge soon anyway. Not a big deal because they don't have armies anywhere near us, so it's sort of like an empty threat. Oh, thank you for committing suicide. Thank you, because I really didn't want to chase you down anywhere. Really, I actually greatly appreciate that. After all the bullshit that I went through. Okay, so the Curse of Goodness. The curse has befallen the local forest. Lords have begged, of course, God of the Hunt. Oh, what is this shit? Okay, Wrath of... So this is to go to... Hytha the Tormentor. He becomes Heretic. That wouldn't be too bad. I mean, that's a pretty good weapon. Missile damage plus 10%, and the arrows of Kronos. Those were overpowered before they put a limited number of use on them. They're still very powerful. Yeah, it'd be fine. All of my lords have like 5 loyalty anyway, so it's fine. Unique item. So where is that person? Is that you? Hytha the Tormentor. Oh, but you don't even... You're not even an archer. You're a melee person. Sword and shield. So... What if we gave that instead to... Oh wow, loyalty is actually very low. Well, you'll be winning battles, so that'll be fine. Give it to this person here, so that he has arrows of Kronos. I could really make use of that. Black Dragon Egg sucks, but there's not a whole lot of other things for them to have. Yeah, that'd be... Also, you're going to need to get Stalker to keep this person's loyalty up. Really like... I'd much prefer a high melee attack as opposed to high weapon strength. Yeah, no, she's good. Alright then, let's take these ones out. So it says here that we don't need Lightning Strike, but I'll probably just auto-resolve this one here. Actually, because he took out the, or whatever, I'll just auto-resolve this one. Good, that was... I'm always a bit worried auto-resolving a battle that's relatively large. I have to fight the other one. Good, they're at full strength again. And you gained loyalty, good, so reducing your loyalty by 5 in the end didn't really matter too much. Yeah, well, that's actually very useful as well, but yeah, keep it under control. Level 35, you've almost maxed out. We're running out of things to put points into. So I'm saying, like I like the fact that they added increased levels to 40. I reckon with Warhammer 3, they'll max it out to 50, but if they do that, if they do make levels maxed out to 50, which that gets thumbs up from me, I like that. I know I don't always praise them very often for things, but I like that. But they need to add more skill sets for wizards. Like, things that provide more magic, or just, you know, passive bonuses, or faction-wide bonuses, or something like that. Just add a few more extra skills. Like, usually when I download mods for Total Warhammer, it's usually skill set mods that add more things into it, because it's a little bit shallow, their skill set. Because usually I only use like 1 or 2 spells, because the other ones just aren't. They just don't suit my needs. Probably could auto-resolve this one as well, but I mean, the odds are so much in our favour. Yeah, okay. I'm done with like this whole chaos thing. It's getting on my nerves. Alright, what else do you need? Alright, we're not in perfect shape, but we're surely strong enough to take on Sigvold. Now, did that faction... Yes, Puppets of Chaos got destroyed, finally. Things are are really looking up in terms of getting rid of this Chaos invasion. So Warriors of Chaos, they've still probably got, well, I can count 3 armies. The Vessels of Chaos, they're nothing. Just hold on a moment. Let me just come down here and finish Sartharael's army off. Oh, I hate it when they run away that far. But it's okay. Just happy to be done with these fuckers. I mean, you do get money for killing them, but that's... I don't know. It's not what I'm really after. Yeah, get back over here. Good, you're back up to full strength. Good stuff. Alright, what else do we need? Okay, now you can get that final little bit of elven healing. Oh, you got 2 levels up. Good. Time to improve your troops.
The price of failure is high.
Good. So looking at them again. Warriors of Chaos has dropped from 7 to... Well, weren't they 9 before? I don't know. So, Sigvald. Should we fight you? They're also in camp mode, which provides... Oh, it doesn't actually give them bonus stats. You'll still have enough movement to, I don't know. Maybe you hunt them down. We could auto-resolve that, but I think we would do too much damage to our own units. The only thing I really need to worry about, of course, as always, is the Hell Cannon. I'm going to be so glad once Chaos is gone. It'll just be a burden off my shoulders, and then we can actually play the fucking game without these bloody thorn in my foot, rock in the road, piece of shit losers. Alright, where do I want to position myself? I probably don't need to corner camp. I mean, they do have a lot of cavalry though. I gotta protect the flanks. Because it can be absolutely disastrous if they, Oh, gee, that's not a good spot, though. Alright, I'm not going to corner camp this time. I don't feel like I need to. So... But what I do need to do is stand a bit further back. Give my dragon a bit more time to get rid of that, that thing. You've got arrows of Kurnos. You're coming with me. You're fast enough that you can run away, I suppose. But I want you to use the arrows of Kurnos to get rid of their artillery. You stay here. You're a good support unit. Oh, it doesn't come into effect yet. Okay, never mind. Because we got to wait a turn. Alright, you just do it next time then. Hey, actually, if you want to keep shooting him, I'm fine with that. I'm pretty sure we've only got like 1 turn left of Dark Conduit. This could be a bad idea, but I have an idea. Sometimes my ideas are... Oh, come on! It was a great idea. It's a lot of kills. nuts. Okay, we gotta get in there. We gotta go now. Everyone get over here. Oh, that's right. I was gonna use Helm of Discord. You still got yours going? Yeah. We'll just do it again. What a waste. They shouldn't have used Overcast, I think. Can't wait that long. We're gonna have to drop one of these down. Time to get out of here. Time to go. Shit. The Chaos Knights aren't gonna let me get up, are they? We can afford to take risks in battles like this where... Oh, get out of there. Get out, get out, get out. Would you please just listen to me? Okay, now fly. It would have been so much better if the flame hadn't just wandered off pretty much immediately. Over here, give us some support. Why is that dog always bark here? Might just be because it's a new house, she doesn't quite understand this area. So many kills did you get? 88. The first thing did a lot of damage until it wandered off. Got to finish off the other thing. Oh shit! You're in serious danger. You go down there and you stop those marauder. Oh shit! I'm doing a bad job on this battle. Just wanted to experiment with stuff since we're not... It's a good time to experiment when there's not that much risk going on. Okay, it's healing. Okay, the battle's won. What is with Sigvald? Why is he so hard to kill? Oh, because he heals. Actually, the damage is pretty minimal. It's just... She took a lot of damage. I didn't really use... I don't know. You're better off trying to kill some of these Chaos Warriors, because we just have to fight them again. Might actually be in our best interest next time to fight them manually, just so that this person here gets another chance to heal. I'd rather not fight Prince Sigvald again, so if we can take him out, that would be good. maybe use flame on him, see if that works. Didn't do very much. Death Hank's not that fast. Well, its speed's 50, it's actually faster than the K9 Assassin. I might kill it. It's almost dead. Oh, you son of a bitch. Oh well, that's right. We'll get him next time. Really like the Hydras. I like the fact that they can heal. Or that they heal so easily. The AI is not very good at targeting them.
Untouchable, undefeatable. They belong to me now. Gifts from Cain.
Stop running, stop. I want to be able to catch him.
Noble of Nagaroth.
You could auto-resolve this, but like I said...
For Nagaroth. For victory.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
I have brought them ruin.
Let that be the end of him for the time being. Yeah, want some slaves. We've got 18,000 slaves now, so that's really boosting the economy.
Do not cease. What lies ahead?
Now might be a good opportunity for us to re-establish ourselves here. The Warriors of Chaos are for the most part defeated. They've only got one army left as far as I can see. Vessels of Chaos are all down south. This is our chance to re-establish ourselves in these settlements. We will take some attrition, but that's okay. We'll get to the Fortress of the Damned next turn. And then the Palace of Princes shortly after that. Re-establish our settlements. Sounds good. Okay, then over here... Melee attack and melee defense for the Blackguard of Nagaroth is good, but over here we do have the melee attack and melee defense for the Dark Shards, but since we don't really use the Dark Shards for that, it might be best if we just focus on this, because one thing I'm kind of regretting now with Malekith, I put 3 points into this where I could have gotten a little bit more magic, or maybe made him a little bit stronger, because that isn't crucial. And that makes the War Hydra stronger. I wouldn't worry about that too much. The War Hydra is strong enough as it is. Better it gets the thing like the physical resistance. That'll really help it out. Although what it really needs is missile resistance. But that would make it too powerful, because that's its weakness. Any big unit is weak against being shot. God, I'm so glad that the Chaos Invasion is, for the most part, over. There might be a second round of it, but fuck it, they'll start ages away and it'll be fine. Alright, we need to retake Slaver's Point. Who should do that? You should probably get rid of this guy here. Even out in the water, you'll crush him. Alright, we can't move this turn. Ah, there's these guys here. Malekith, you should stay here. No. Stand back. Let them capture the settlement, because you're not at full strength yet. And if they capture the settlement, they're dead meat. Because it's only at level 1, who cares? Just don't build in it, actually just leave that. Let them capture it. So Tyrion landed here, right in range to be ambushed. But should we attack him? He's probably got a very good army. A lot of the Flamespire Phoenix, and I've seen how annoying they can be to take out. Illyrian Reavers are as good as nothing. There's shit. Especially when exhausted, I suppose. Alright, let's do this.
To the vengeful slaughter.
I mean, at the end of the day, even if we lose some units, it's fine because she doesn't quite have a doom stack yet anyway. So the only units I would really lament losing are the Blackguard of Nargothrond, and that's it actually, because the Harganeth Executioners, I would probably going to disband them anyway. So there's the edge of the map. What about over this side? Yeah, do you have to, or do you have to corner camp every single time? Yeah, kinda, because it works. It works for this faction. And because the AI, they just, I don't know. There's too many cavalry in there. I have to protect my flanks. You'll notice that the more the AI cheats, the more dodgy my tactics will be. Oh, I'm holding shift down. Because the thing is, I've always had to feel, at least in this campaign, that I need to win these battles with like taking no casualties, because there's always another battle right down the road. It's not like, oh, we fought a battle, good, we can just afford to replenish for the next 6 turns. No, everything needs to be at full strength all the time. Would she win against a Flamefire Phoenix in combat? I don't know. Draw it over here so we can shoot it. Got plenty of magic, but I don't think we should waste on that because it's not good against a single opponent. Probably better to make it rout, so stay close to the edge of the map so that it runs away rather than dies, because it just revives. We're taking a little bit of damage from friendly fire, but that's okay. Don't kill it, just let it go. So it's as good as dead now. Alright, Swordmasters of Hoth. Have one of these. It's a reasonably good spell, cheap to use, does pretty decent damage. It's about 1/5 of its health. Okay, now we got 2 on us, but that's okay. Okay, this one here can't revive, obviously. I'm trying to get shot by our own men again. Using up a fair bit of ammo, but these are important units to get rid of. We've got reasonably good amount of ammo. Oh, got shot my own fucking troops again. But luckily we've got a health potion. Oh, there's 2 of them here. Ah, cheeky shit. Now that did a lot of damage. Fuck me, half my unit there died. And you're out of here, good. Oh, they're here? They're coming. Definitely don't think that Marathi should be fighting them in the air. She's a wizard. You're a wizard, Harry. Alright, just whatever. Doesn't matter if we lose some units, as long as it's not the ones that are irreplaceable right now. What happened to this unit? It got smashed. I know. Boom. Oh, that didn't do very much damage. Okay, maybe I should concentrate a little bit more. I think one of my units got annihilated, but it's okay, I can just recruit new ones. Don't think I'll be leaving this area for a bit. Get out of there. Damn, the moment I turn on the aircon, I can feel the heat straight away. Okay, everyone, aim for the... Oh, the battle's over. Good stuff. And we don't need to run them down because they're on force march, so they're all dead. Oh, this unit survived. Okay, so it must have just run away. But since it's just a dark shot, I don't know, maybe we should recruit a new one? I don't know, we'll see. So because she defeated Tyrion, that's pretty good. Melee attack for the entire Lord, unit experience for all unit recruits. Good stuff. I like that ability. I like that if you defeat a legendary Lord with someone, they gain a trait. That's good. Tordranil is uninhabitable. So I don't want to go up that way then. Because that'll be -3 public order for each one of those regions. What to do then? Start moving down south towards Lothern. Yeah, I suppose so. Deal with that other stuff later. Otherwise I just get bogged down there for a really long time. We'll be fine in force march. There's no other enemies in the area. Okay, so we get an idea of what's down here. Well, more like 2 armies. Are they sending their troops back, or are they continuing their invasion? don't build in this province. Must have made a lot of money through winning battles in this turn. So let's do an army check. We got. Let's see. Don't want to give you a cold one. So 1, 2, yeah, 3, and Marathi's moved. Okay, cool. Unassigned skill points. Let's have a look here. Hero wounded, 8% chance. Yeah, it's not worth it. Wouldn't do very much damage to them anyway. It's gonna be a long time before you catch up. So there's Black Arc upgrades available. Since financially we're pretty good for the time being, let's get some of these things. So if we do this, it replaces Kane's Lash with Kane's Flail. What other things are there? So you can use this to recruit heroes, but it doesn't increase capacity. So to recruit. Hey, that could be useful. In case any of the Hydras die. Just have one of these guys nearby and recruit it straight from the Black Ark. Get that, and well, I can't get that stuff just yet. How much growth has it got? I've got 11. Just get stuff to get more growth for the time being. Oh, there's still more. Don't know if I should be investing this much into them because I don't protect them very well. Oh right, wrong stance. Okay, cool. Let's move on. And we finish another tech, which is good. We finally got things under control. It took like 4 episodes. That's 6 hours to deal with the fucking Chaos Invasion. I just want to say, I had to deal with just about every single stack that Chaos was given. Every single one of them. With, you know, a few exceptions. I hope I can still reach him. Huh. Lothern is gone, has changed to Order of Lawmasters. That's an odd turn of events. I mean, I am at war with them. Truth be told, taking on one large faction is better than taking on 2 smaller factions. So, I'm fine with this. I would have thought it would be the other way around, since Lothern is the major capital. Ooh. Can they take on 2 chaos stacks? Let's just have a chat with them and see. So we're still considered stronger than them. So Techless is now the okay, whatever. Let's have a chat here. So Hexawatl, they're up for a trade agreement. That trade agreement would be worth a fair bit. However, I really would like to kill them. They're rank 3. I mean, we're currently a little bit busy, so I don't know. Vampire Coast. How about that trade agreement? At least they're willing to haggle. I have no intention of attacking them anytime soon, so how about this? Come on, don't be a bitch. Just fucking pay I'll pay you, just give me the goddamn money. I mean the trade agreement. What the hell's wrong with you, you dumb shit? They'll probably declare war on me eventually. I mean, right now we have to deal with Order of Lawmasters. There's plenty to be had there. Oh, what's your goddamn problem? You want some money? I'll give you some goddamn money. So I'll get my money back after 3 turns. So it's going up to 129. I'm not giving you any more money than that, so I'll wait. Bretonia, no, nobody wants to make any goddamn agreements. Diplomacy is worthless on legendary difficulty. Okay. We're in range to get him, but I gotta wonder if perhaps I should make my way down here. Hotex columns, level 4 defenses, tower fireballs. It's a lot of Black Ark Corsairs. Not my favourite unit. I will be dealing with 2 armies of chaos. So Kolek just wants to sit there and continue to take attrition. This army is getting to the point where it can't take anything on. So as I said, we re-establish our colonies here. And since we didn't lose that other settlement, we managed to rack up a bit of growth. Save it up so we can use it now. And you'll move on to the Palace of Princes straight away. And we've reversed the public order issues, or reversing the public order issues. It'll take a while before we get it back up to where it was, but there's only one chaos invasion, at least as I think. That could come in handy one day. Got 3 more levels up to distribute. So where the hell are you going then? I do think we should take it out, because otherwise Blacklight Tower is going to get fucked. And I'm happy to try and restore that now. It just didn't have enough movement, did you? Just wondering whether or not I should auto-resolve it. Fuck me, I really don't want to fight any more damn battles. That will be fine, just fight it. Don't be lazy, because otherwise you have to go all the way back to Nagaron to retrain them. I don't have any other places to recruit, so for the time being, gotta not be lazy. And if we can clear out these guys from Nagaron, we can have a full-scale invasion of Ulthuan. I can probably start recruiting another army soon, since we had about 36,000 leftover coins, gold, since the previous turn. Alright, where are we going to position ourselves? Okay, the corners aren't... hang on, that corner's pretty good. Alright, we'll use that. I know, I'm corner camping a lot. I would never do this in multiplayer, but there is absolutely zero incentive to be honourable to the AI that cheats like this. Zero incentive. Do not care. Got a problem with it? Trust me, I got a problem with it too. But it's legendary difficulty. I can't afford any inefficiencies at all. And I have to keep my army at full strength all the time. It's annoying, but it's what I gotta do. Hang on. Against Lothar, fire works quite well. wonder if that means Blade Wind will work quite well. It's okay. Let's see how Blade Wind works. Bit of damage, but nothing major. I think I'd prefer Flame. Flame works way better. You're wasting your flames there, bitch. I think I will do that. Let's hope that's going to be a good hit. I think I missed. Oh no, got 50 kills, that's not a miss. 80 kills, I'm happy with that. Oh yeah, they're coming at us like crazy now. You can easily fight this in melee. Ooh. That fire basically did nothing. Is that dragon bloody? Did considerable damage. They're so good at dodging it. Gotta give the AI credit for that. Should have spread my attacks out a bit more, but oh well. I don't think I need the Black Arc to win this. Yeah. If we can kill these guys nice and early, that would be great. Trying to get shot by our own troops, that would be great. So they're trying to flank us, but they can't. This is kind of good, they bunched them all up like this, so if you miss one, you might hit the other ones. If they take out the dragons first. Doesn't do much to Malekith. Okay, that dragon's down. Good. Although it's in force march, so a rout, or a shatter I suppose, is just as good as a kill. Oh, I think I aimed that just perfect. Oh, yes. Oh, came in my pants. There we go. I do love the slaughter. In my favour. I don't want the enemy to be getting kills on me. I don't enjoy watching my men die. I enjoy watching the enemies die. So yeah, you did a very good job on that one. Come on, you're not in combat, I want to use your flames. I really should have put them on guard mode. How come you always get no kills? Anyway, that's over. Good, our damage was minimal, so we can make our way down south to deal with those chaos wankers. I just realised as well that the Hexoatl, the more that I attack Order of Lawmasters, oh, actually they liked that I attacked Lothern. Oh good, there we go. Trade agreement. Now how about you? Fall in line, trade agreement time. Good. I don't know what changed, but I'm not complaining. I needed the trade agreement. Bretonia, that seemed like they're pretty strong. I don't intend to invade the old world for quite some time, so I'd be happy to pay quite a bit of money to establish this trade agreement. Because if it can even go on for 10 turns, I can get my money back quite easily. Okay, I'm not paying more than that. Totally unreasonable. Alright, you'll be fine to force march. Because that's not very strong. Down this way. Got to get down this way to try and stop this. As for them, if they just want to sit there and continue to take attrition, so be it. It's time to retake Slaver's Point. Have they rebuilt it? For the most part, yeah. Stand here. We attack it next turn. That'll help with replenishment, but she's already in good shape. Alright, now we can actually do that construction. Oh, this is finished, which means... Okay, 2 units need to be disbanded. Make it 2 units of Dread Spears. These units here, as much as they don't fit in my Doom stack, they fit more in than the Dread Spears. Oh, hang on. Why not? How many we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Don't want to have too many missile units. 8 is ideal, so maybe just ban 2 of these. There. And where's the wizard? There. Now, we do have a lot of money. We could start recruiting our 5th stack. Like I said, we're not under a lot of pressure right now. What I will do, though, is recruit the next... We'll keep an eye out for a good one. Like, this one's not that great. Like, things that provide stat bonuses for the entire army, those are really great. Okay, so we need to increase our capacity for death tags. Aren't I doing that up here? Yeah, there we go. Oh, we're at an hour and a half. Alright, we'll just next autosave. We'll end the episode there. Alright, I don't even know what I finished researching. I think it was the thing that provided income from settlements. Maybe that's why income went up by a lot. Let's see, ward save for witch elves. I mean, that'll help in defensive sieges, but I don't think it'll do a whole lot. Reduced upkeep for dark shards. Yeah, our upkeep's okay for the time being. I think we should go with this so that I can get this upgrade, which will increase the black art growth. And then there's a whole bunch of other things over here. Let's see if there's any more public order stuff. Slave decline rate, that'd be good. Leadership, don't need to worry about that too much. But that makes the Black Guard of Nagaron better. Don't worry about Black Dragons. Yeah, melee attack and defense for War Hydras, that's good. There's no more text for population, public order, but that's okay. I think that's all I need to do. There's nothing that needs to be constructed. Moving on. So we're making preparation, just the last few preparations for our 5th army. And I thought we were done with Warriors of Chaos. Still, 1 or 2 armies of them is not a big deal. But we should take it seriously and don't give them a footing to stand on. Feeling way more relaxed now that the Chaos Invasion is over. I hate the Chaos Invasion. Oh no. No, I'm not ready for it. Fuck me. At least we've still got this. I thought that'd be done with for now. Excuse me. We're at an hour and a half anyway, so the autosave would have just happened. We'll fight this battle next time. Have to fight it manually to try and save the settlement. Really do want to save it. I think we've got a reasonable chance because most of their troops are, they're not really specialist troops. So we should be okay. Anyway, we'll see. Anyway, that's the end of this episode, guys. So like and subscribe. Part 14, I think, is next. And don't forget to visit me on Facebook. See you next time, fuckers.